What's up, Bryce? Let's get to it.
What's up, man?
Not much, brother. Hey, so we've had a very eventful week in the NBA. I wish we could have jumped on sooner this week, but Sunday is our day, so let's just dig deep into it. This Meyers Leonard video that surfaced earlier this week kind of caught me off guard at first. I didn't understand the meaning of the word. I still don't, but I just know it's a bad word that he used in the video. When did you first know of this word that was so horrible to the Jewish community?
I don't think. I mean, I remember knowing it young, but not from. We were talking about this earlier. Not from like personal experience. I didn't grow up around a large Jewish community, I guess you could say. So like, I didn't really hear it, but I heard it in movies, and then like from watching movies, I kind of figured out what it. Not what I guess the origins or what it means exactly. I just knew it was like something mean to say to a Jewish person.
Got it,
But
got
I
it, got it.
like it at some point. I just know that. I can't say it was like an experience or anything.
I know there were some movies, especially when we were kids, that covered like some of the events of the Holocaust and things like that. I never saw those movies, so that's why I wasn't familiar with the word if it was used in those movies. But my take on Myers Leonard is one, he's an idiot. His apology was extremely weak. Um, it was embarrassing for the entire Miami Heat organization, which I happen to be a fan of, and also our owner is Jewish, so it just did not work. There's no angle where this worked out. Um, so I'm deeply sorry as a Heat fan that one of our players said something that offended so many people. And I know you don't watch a lot of First Take, but Max Kellerman actually did a great segment on it because he's Jewish as well. So he did a great segment on it. He was more sympathetic towards Myers. I know Elderman from the NFL was a little more sympathetic towards Myers, wanted to educate him on the Jewish community, but at this point, everyone should be educated on what to say and what not to say. And with the freeness that the word flowed out of his mouth during the conversation that he was having with the kid online, there's no doubt that he's used that word before. Like he's absolutely used that word before. Were you surprised at how freely it came out?
No, no. I mean, here's the thing too, and I'm not defending him by any means because there's a lot that points to him not being ignorant to the fact that he shouldn't have probably said it. But when if you've ever been just gaming, you also know that the usually the people if you're talking, if you're mic'd up and you're playing against someone, usually they don't even know what you are sometimes, and they're just saying filthy shit, like before you even do anything, you'll hear some racist stuff. You might not even be that race, and you'll hear it from everybody. So that actually just goes on a ton in the gaming world, I would say. But the problem is he's streaming and his girl's recording it. So, and you're a professional basketball player on a team that kind of heralds the idea of equality, especially when the Black Lives Matter movement was like surging in popularity just a year ago or so. Like the Heat front office, their management, they kind of like they have a certain edge or attitude to them, and they seem to lead the league amongst some other teams in terms of like how they deal with stuff, and they always seem to be on the like the good side of how things are going or should be perceived. And then you have Myers Leonard, who does the exact opposite of that. And like you said, the owner of the team is Jewish. Even if what he's saying is he doesn't know what he didn't know what the word meant. Um, he may not technically have known what it meant, but then he knows that it was a hurtful thing to say.
Right,
And
right.
also, he's living and plays in Miami with a
Yeah,
massive Jewish community.
exactly.
Like he knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. The problem is, he was like Shannon said in that video. He was comfortable. He's playing video games. They're saying mean shit to each other, and he got caught. Like I get it because you hear filthy things on there, but like I said, he has so much more like on his shoulders and to think about. So you can't just run around saying crazy things like that. And then his apology was weak, so
Yeah,
it
the
it doesn't
apology
look
was
good.
very weak. Yeah, the apology was very weak. And I was talking to a couple of other our writers, Kenneth and Nick, and we were having an exchange, text exchange about it. Nick brought up, forgive me, Kenneth brought up a good point that I was actually thinking about during that exchange. It's like when the NBA decided to take a social justice stand last year in the bubble, Meyers Leonard was one of the few people who decided to still stand for the national anthem, which is his right. Absolutely 100% was his right. But people who tend to go against a certain movement may tend to flow towards using certain words like he used. So, fool me once, what is it? Shame on you. Fool
Are
me
we doing
twice,
your own
shame on me.
that George Bush one?
Yeah, I'm doing the George Bush one.
Can't get fooled again.
Right, can't
Um,
get fooled again. So yeah, yeah, bro.
yeah,
Like I see you, Myers Leonard.
like small things pointing in his direction. Like
Right,
I'm gonna have to keep an eye on you. He's
right.
gonna
I
end
see
up
you.
keep playing in the league. He's gonna end up in like or Utah.
Utah. I will. I want to read a statement because there's a lot of statements that fell on the situation this week. But I do want to read one from Udonis Haslam, who is the heart and soul of the Miami Heat and one of the team captains. So he said that we can't tolerate that here. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Since I've been here with this organization and to the day I leave and beyond, we're going to try to be on the right side of everything. So that was from Udonis Haslam, and that speaks to the culture of the Miami Heat. Myers Leonard, he was only a team option deal for next year, where we decide if he comes back or not. He's never going to put on a Heat jersey again. Like that's just set in stone. Um, we
Once
may
Haslam
tr-
speaks on it, like if it's negative, then it's pretty much a done deal.
That's a done deal. Yeah, the captain done spoke. That's a done deal. So Myers more than likely may get traded at the trade deadline just as a salary dump, and then whoever gets him will probably just go ahead and cut him then. But he's never going to be in a Heat jersey again. Like I can say that from the two incidents we've had. You know, again, it was his right to stand for the national anthem at the in the bubble, but it did rub a lot of people the wrong way. And now we have this incident, so it's like, yeah, we see you, bro. So yeah, you're gone. You're crap anyway. You're gone. Sorry. So
Yeah, I
let's.
think rightfully so in this situation.
Oh yeah, he's like, dude, he's a fucking idiot. Like you just you can't do it.